a One Piece character named
I didn't know Aaron was in One Piece. No, he
there's over 700 characters. I'm
He
sure
would
there's
have been very helpful when they were fighting Magellan, you know? Like,
Tony,
just
we are live.
transform.
You need to,
boys,
Tony,
shut up.
you need to pace yourself, Tony. This is my show. So, when I talk, people listen. Welcome, everyone, to Rant Café number 25. 25 weeks that we've been doing this, and the only person that's done it every week has been me. I've been here every freaking week.
I wonder why that is.
Everyone else can just leave whenever they want. They have their lives. I have to be here every week. I don't do it because I like it. I do it because I have to. No, of course, I enjoy doing this sometimes. Welcome, everyone in the chat. Welcome to my people here. By the way, this week we're going to be discussing, do slice of life anime suck?
No.
And it's going to be an interesting topic. Recon, okay? No spoilers. But, we'll see. I don't know if we're going to rant or not, but if we don't start ranting, because this is Rant Café, I'm going to go off anyway on Tony for thinking that Sausage Party is anything but a flaming pile of garbage.
Is it flaming parv shit?
Garbage. Okay.
That's a flaming parv shit right there.
Give that five for that argument. However, first let me introduce the people that are here. We have Tony, the Black Critic Guy. Tony, hello.
Hello. I'm glad to be in the presence of Briggs.
Right back at you.
That's it.
That's
all I had to say. I don't really care about everyone else. Briggs,
and that is why Tony Bryn doesn't like you. Then we have Bryn from Bryn's Fandoms. Hey, Bryn.
Hello. We should make this Bryn Cafe. That's what chat says. So make it so. Maybe future episodes. Make it Bryn Cafe.
We'll only make it Bryn's Cafe if you actually bring some like cafe drinks, coffee, caramel latte.
I got some tea today.
Oh, okay.
I got a bottle. That doesn't count. Okay, so.
Also, we have Briggs from All Day Anime. What up, Briggs?
Hello. Good to be here. What is a slice of life? I don't know.
It's the thing that you find in One Piece where Luffy goes on an adventure of his home life. That's slice of life right there.
Slice of peace.
Briggs, if it doesn't feature characters who cry all the time and then fight people, he doesn't know what it is. So this will be an eye-opening experience for Briggs. And we have with us
cry all the time.
And we have with us our bro, Anime Recon, aka Recon No Pico. How you doing?
I've found out my true form. I am Recon No Pico combined with Havoc No Pico. So now I am officially I am Recon, the son of Havoc.
So Krista just joined.
Yeah, I was about to say, who the hell is Christopher Robin? I just got it.
I know what that is. 1 sec.
Technical difficulties for the day.
Christopher Robin. Oh,
Havoc is over. Havoc is over. From now on, Krista Macklenot. Can't wait for him to return, guys. This is gonna be fun.
Oh my god. That was
last tag in the chat. Let's go.
That was
He's never gonna live that down. He's never gonna live that down now.
No, it's over.
Sorry about that. Friend's account. How's it going?
No problem, Krista.
Hope that sticks.
That's a clever name. Can I just say for your friend, that is a clever name. Like
I'll let her know. It's like I slow clapped when I first heard it. I'm like, well done.
It took me literally like 30 seconds to figure it out. I'm like, cool.
Oh, Mac. This has outdone Havoc No Pico.
Gone.
Yes.
He's so happy. He's so happy.
Fucking happy. You guys are gonna forget Havoc.
Oh no,
we never forget. We never forget.
Oh, Matt,
down in history.
You mean Krista? We're never gonna forget about Krista who joined.
I don't know.
Don't worry, Havoc. We have more in line for you.
Okay, welcome Macklenot from Macklenot. Glad to have you, man. glad to have this new meme going on with the Krista thing. Krista for Robin, Macklenot, Crystal Knot. It writes itself. How you doing, bro?
I'm great. I just got home from work, and I haven't really had a chance to do anything else. I just kind of came into my basement and sat down and turned my computer on. But I'm good, and especially since we're talking about slice of life, which is my not expertise, but I mean I watch it sometimes, so it's But good to be here. Good to be here. I'm glad Tony. You know what? I'm glad Tony isn't insulting me for once. It's a nice change of pace. I could get used to it. Carry on. Let's slice of life. Let's
buddy, I mean, I kind of did with the Krista for Robin part. So
yeah, I had a valid excuse for that. So I'm not.
Oh, a valid excuse?
Yeah.
Were you looking for your honey pot? That's why.
I don't know. I do like me some honey pot though. It's good stuff.
Yeah,
I heard about all your adventures in the 100-acre woods. What's it like having no friends?
Well,
you friendly
know
animals.
nothing. You know nothing of my adventures in the 100-acre wood. We don't speak of the 100-acre wood adventures.
Oh, I bet you would be thrown in an insane asylum.
I'm having flashbacks right now. This is too much. Talk about slice of life. Talk about.
Yeah, so, Havoc thought, I'm just gonna play some CS:GO, do some headshots. What could possibly go wrong? And there we go. So he had his excuses, Mac. Your excuses mean nothing to us.
Oh, I've said I'm totally fine with this. I'm totally fine with this.
Yeah, no, sure. You try to own it. You try to own it, but it hurts you deeply. But it's okay.
You've
It's okay.
exposed
So the
yourself.
reason I wanted to, we're gonna get back to Christopher Robin next time, later on for sure. But the big thing that I want to talk about this week is the whole concept of slice of life anime, because you guys know that there's people out there who dislike this genre of anime. Famously, that anime snob and his crew, they don't like it. They call it slice of nothing happens, and they believe that. Yeah, they call it slice of nothing happens anime because they think, there's nothing major going on. It's just wasting time. It's just too much cliche, too many of the same tropes repeating themselves, especially in the high school setting. So your high school slice of life anime type of thing. So I thought that we would discuss this now and see what you guys think about slice of life anime in general, about some good ones, about some bad ones, how to do it well, how to fail at doing it well, and so on. So who wants to start?
I think Tony
does.
does.
No, I don't want to start. I just want to say, so basically what you're saying is that anime snob is a fucking idiot that doesn't understand the definition of a genre. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
No.
Like what he just described is slice of life in a nutshell. I mean, that's life. Lots of nothingness happens in life. That's the point of a slice of life. It embodies that
But
whole
that's
sense of
the thing.
nothingness.
No, just remember. Everyone's allowed to be wrong at some.
No, but that's the thing, though.
No exception.
Yeah, some people can make the argument, and I personally have to, spoiler alert, I love a lot of slice of life anime. But some people will say, listen, I live my life. I don't give a shit about slice of life. I want to see anime where stuff happens. I want to see anime where it's actually, interesting to me. Not, go through the same shit I'm going through in my life, but just watch some characters with colorful hair doing the same type of shit. So that's kind of the argument there.
That's kind of my standpoint a little bit. Not gonna lie.
I mean, but you have like other genres that will express and explore that. The slice of life genre is its own genre that explores the mundaneness of life, but in a comical twist. Well, mostly comical. Sometimes they go down the dramatic, but usually those are the ones that don't work for me. The ones that are slice of life that go down the comedic path, those are the ones that resonate the most. But I'll give it to our leading expert on slice of life, Krista. Please tell us more.
And by the way, Briggs, I'm glad that you feel that way, that you have some skepticism about slice of life, because we need a balance for sure. So if you have some of those, definitely, we want to hear what you think. Okay, Mac, let's go to you first because you're anxious and shit.
What? Yeah. What's up? Hi. Is this where I say who I am? I'm Mac.
We're beyond that.
So wait.
You got distracted by Bryn. Let's all agree. She was too busy fluffing her hair again.
That's it. I was checking out some great hair fluffage, and I just got caught up in the fluffing. And
Yeah, hair
what
fetish.
happened?
This is what you're doing. You're just going to China, bro.
And on the topic of slice in life. Oh my God, English. On the topic of slice of life, there we go. Enunciate. I mean, I get it. Some people don't like it because compared to, punching stuff, explosions, McGee, the anime, it's boring, right? But then again, it depends. Why are you watching anime? If you're watching anime for that reason, cool, watch explosions or whatever. But I mean, it's kind of like TV in the sense that there's somebody for everything, right? Just because you like action movies in real life doesn't mean you're not going to enjoy like, just like a drama in real life or something like that. I like both. I like explosions. I like slice of life. Sometimes explosions in my slice of life. I don't know.
Do you
But
Mac? Do you like telenovelas?
What?
I got you, Animac. I got you.
You're gonna have to.
Like Spanish soap operas, because you said you like drama. So
No, I've watched a few. I've been watching a few K dramas recently, like really recently, and they're great. I was like kind of against it. I'm not against it, but like my roommate was watching them, and I was always like, it doesn't look like it's my thing. But I actually sat down for like 5 minutes of one, and it was hilarious. I loved it. That's besides the point. That's not slice of life. That's slice of Korean life. Talking about the anime. I mean, like I was saying, there's something for everyone, right? Just because you're into explosions doesn't mean you can't enjoy something a little more calm. But I like slice of life because it brings in that setting of realness. Like this is for the most part anyway, it's mostly grounded, so it kind of keeps you. It's kind of a good reality check almost in some ways, depending on the show. But
and I think it's interesting that you said you can have action or like slice of life, and you can have anime that have action and still be boring, and like My Hero Academia, for example. So it's a very diverse.
I hate you so much.
Diverse perspective, right?
but yeah,
See, Animac has a problem of letting go, man. Seriously, we're done with that topic.
Wait, does Boku no Hero have slice of
Moved on
life?
from
don't make me break out the Frozen on this stream. I will do it. I swear.
Yeah,
But,
guys, remember to drop a like if you agree with me, and also drop a like if you disagree with me for Mac and the other guys, right? So
Does Boku no Hero have
drop
slice
a
of
like
life?
either way. But
Did you say did Boku no Hero have slice of life?
Yeah,
Okay.
does it? I didn't even
well,
notice. Does it?
honestly, there's so much Boku no Hero. I mean, what?
he got lost in his own.
I'm like,
track.
as soon as you
Our-
mentioned
our
Boku no Hero, I
moderator.
was like, Boku no Hero slice of life.
No, he was saying how like there are some action shows that are pretty boring, like Boku no Hero Academia.
Oh,
What do you
okay.
Yeah, I got you, Animax. You always
Yeah, you know what I
You
mean.
always
By the way,
man.
Deep Voice says Boku no Hero, more like Krista no mustache.
Hey!
No.
The Krista memes are starting.
Oh shit, it's Gozen is in the chat. I bet he's gonna be like, "Hey, My Hero Academia is good, guys." Whatever, Gozen.
And he would be
You're
right.
so predictable, man.
You were so
You're
mean
so
to your
predictable.
audience, man. What the fuck?
By the way, Briggs. So to play devil's advocate, because I'm gonna get later into which slice of life anime I really enjoy and stuff like that, because some of them are among my favorite anime. But I want to get Briggs to your point about why you might not like the genre, or at least most of the genre, even if you like certain anime, because it's not just even action. Sometimes people are like, I want to watch a show that puts me in dramatic situations, that that's stuff that I won't see every day. And slice of life, if it's too many high school animes and you watch them all and you're like, yeah, maybe you like the first one, but then the second one, third one, it's like it gets old. The same tropes repeat themselves, the same dere types. You have your kudere, you have your tsundere, you have your harem, you have your this, you have your that, and it gets old. So yeah, I wanna Briggs get your opinion on this. What are some of your reservations about the genre? And please feel free to speak freely.
So I've definitely opened up a lot more to slice of life over the years, but when I first started, I was completely against it because, like Max said, it brings in a lot of the realness. And what captured me for anime was the unrealistic setting, like everything about it being over the top and kind of unrealistic. And that's what brought me into like anime in general, like shows like Fullmetal Alchemist, One Piece, like these like worlds with magic and like all these superpowers and stuff. So I had a hard time getting into something that was real, especially like high school setting. I'm still not crazy about high school settings per se, especially I got into anime before high school, early high school type of thing. Didn't like high school, of course. So I didn't want, it was kind of an escape from that in a sense. I wanted something to be like, take my mind off it, unrealistic, just completely this like superpowers, stuff like that. But then there's some of my favorite anime of all time are slice of lives, and it kind of overlaps as well. For example, The Devil's a Part-Timer, fantasy, the main character is a devil, but it takes place
Sorry, I love that show.
in like Tokyo, and he's just like a part-timer at McDonald's or whatever.
McDonald's.
The most like nothing happens, but I loved every second of it. I think they've had to take away from high school and like I'll add a little bit of like a fantasy aspect, and you got me. I don't know.
If you take the fantasy world and put it in the mundane world, makes it much more funnier. And like another good example of this is the opposite, where Konosuba is basically the real world into a fantasy world, but with the mundane type of setting and approach.
I feel like it has to be kind of original in that sense. Like once you see the same high school like setting over and over again, it gets a little bit boring. And for me, I just didn't want that realness.
And by the way, Luna says that High School DxD is her favorite slice of life, so I'm guessing that's a joke.
Yes!
No!
That is not even close to it. That's not even close to a slice of life.
How
That's
fucking
like-
dare you make fun of High School DxD and my wife?
That is like freaking Bryn fandom level of terrible, video quality.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
how dare you bring that up in this chat?
Just gonna shut this off here. Sorry.
Bryn, don't worry. We will do a Black Boris and NYPD Bryn roasting Black Critic Guy video. It's gonna
Black
be.
Boris.
It's gonna end his career. It's gonna end his career. He's gonna start making videos about bronies and shit.
As long as Macklenot exists, my career will always exist. So nice try, motherfuckers.
We're back. We're back.
Yeah. But okay, wait. But in all seriousness,
Yeah, go ahead, Bryn.
wait till end. Oh, I was just gonna agree with Briggs, kind of in a sense. When I started watching anime, I was pretty much the same way, but I think that's because I hadn't found the right type of slice of anime. Slice of anime.
Slice of anime.
Yep, get that slice. No, but like, I just hadn't found the right show for me that I found like a good balance of both. Like we kind of said, like there are good things, slice of life, like with comedy, I think is really great. That's what I was looking for. The shows I think that I watched were more like drama slice of life, or like, how am I going to solve this problem? It's like, I don't really care. This is like real life problems. Like, it's not that exciting to me. But the comedy ones I enjoy. So I had to find the right ones. But I did not like slice of life in the beginning. Like, I was much more towards the exciting fantasy. If you would have gave me two options, I would have always picked the fantasy and the action over the slice of life and or comedy even.
Give me that Yuri on Ice, baby.
I'll take it.
Soul Maka, by the way, talking about Bryn's shotgun. And Soul, let me know if you're down for next week for that Naruto versus One Piece Rant Café showdown, because Lotus's game,
Wait a minute.
Briggs' game, and
how's that even a competition?
game too.
One Piece wins. How's that even a competition?
Well, it's gonna be a showdown on Rant Café, bro. So
I'll have to tune in for that. But I mean, that's gonna be a slaughter fest of One Piece proportions.
I don't know. I don't care about either. I haven't watched much of either, so I'm gonna be like a good moderator. It's like I don't care. Let's see who makes the better argument.
I'm gonna watch
One Piece wins 11 times out of 10. I don't know.
I'm gonna watch
That's a lot of times.
But Briggs, what I want to know, Briggs, is why did you not like high school? Did you get bullied for being a muscular jock by all the nerds?
Nice.
How dare you like anime, jock?
You spend all day
little club.
I wouldn't say I hated high school. Like, it was fun. Fun experience. But what's it called? Like, you spend all day in high school. I don't want to come home and watch anime about high school, you know? You wanted to get away from that. I want to see some Super Saiyan 3 Gear 4 badasses beat each other up, you know?
Yeah, Briggs, just flex to show people what a nerd you are.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I didn't have an ounce of muscle on me.
Big muscles. I'm Briggs.
You might break the camera. I mean, it's too late.
I got bullied because I was doing one-handed push-ups in class. Oh no. I'm just playing, Briggs. We all know you're a Super Saiyan.
Love you, man.
Love you too, bro. Love you too.
Whoa. I didn't ask for Yuri on Ice on this show, please.
Yeah. In Canada, we call this bromance, eh? We don't take everything,
Don't just let it be. Let it be, Tony. They were born to make history together.
No, they were not. Don't you dare.
Oh,
Krista,
that was
don't you dare.
a fresh one, Mac. That was a fresh joke. Are you gonna say that I am the weakest link? Goodbye next in terms of some timely jokes.
I was gonna say it's time to duel, but I mean that.
Are you fucking copying Yu-Gi-Oh by any chance?
What's
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah,
That's
Is that-
the Yu-Gi-Oh!
I mean Yu-Gi-Oh! Sorry, before
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that
I
one word?
fucking
Yogi
accent.
Bear?
I
Yogi
forgot
Bear?
how to pronounce it.
Yogi Bear?
Is it
That's like a-
Yogi-Oh? Is it Yogi-Oh? Is it Yu-Gi-Oh? How do you fucking say
That
it?
sounds like a 4 kids like
Hey,
yoga
boo-boo.
exercise.
Hey, boo-boo, I
Like,
gotta
all
go
right,
to
everybody,
the-
and heart of the cards. Mm.
Hey, boo! Come play some Yu-Gi-Oh with me.
Yeah,
Okay, Yogi.
Okay, guys. Okay, Havoc mispronounced. I mean, fuck, Rika.
Are you fucking serious right now? Are you fucking serious, Anime?
That wasn't even intentional, man. Recon mispronounced Yu-Gi-Oh. It's okay. We're gonna move on. Okay, we're gonna move on. A cool comment by Dark Knight, aka AZ Bash, in the Discord. She says that she thinks that the reason high school is such a common setting is that have their best memories in high school, right? So then even adults who are older than the high school age like these anime because it's like they're reliving, an interesting part of their childhood, which I think is an interesting point because, like, yeah, high school anime are not just watched by high school kids. And the reason high school is so popular is because even older people who watch it want to relive those days kind of thing, right?
I think it was Digibro. Digibro made an excellent video explaining why there were so many high school anime because in Japan, like once you graduate from high school, your life is like you have to have your life planned out. You gotta know what college you're going to, what your career will be, all that stuff. And high school is like that one period of time where you have a lot of freedom, a lot of time. You explore who you are. You have a lot of those memories, kind of like what you already said, Animac. And that's why there's such a huge focus on high school anime. Now, for me personally, I didn't really have that terrible time in high school. In fact, I would say I loved high school. I liked high school anime because it was a reflection of, one, my experience to a certain degree, but with a hilarious spin to it. And I loved that shit. Now, when they went overly dramatic, that's when I was just like, you're getting a bit too much. That's why it was so hard to get into Clannad. It was just so over the top of its drama.
Oh, great anime.
And I'm just like, who cares, man? Shit, you guys make it seem like the world is ending for some reason. It's the same problem I had with Shuffle and fucking Air and all those other really overly dramatic high school anime. I'm like, get over yourselves.
Are you
Comedy
kidding?
ones.
Are you fucking kidding?
Fight!
I don't kid.
Harsh words,
fucking-
all right.
Was this a joke, Tony, about Clannad?
Well, to be fair, the first season of Clannad's
I
pretty.
like Clannad as a whole. Problems with it. It's not the greatest anime, Everyone likes to suck that anime's dick, and I was brutally honest about how I felt when I reviewed it.
First of all, that anime has a vagina. How dare you? Second of all,
Do you just assume Clannad's gender, Tony?
How
yeah,
dare
he
you.
assumes Clannad's gender.
I'm offended.
Clannad is a beautiful woman, okay, in my mind. So you shut up, Tony. You shut your damn mouth. But in terms of Clannad, yeah, the first season is much more just your slice of life high school anime, whereas After Story is really cool because it goes beyond that into the adult world, as we were saying, Tony, where you do have responsibilities and it switches the game up, which I like because even though the first one is not as good, it's like the fact that they go beyond that. They don't do just another year in high school in the new season. They actually go beyond that. I thought was very cool and kind of trend-setting. But in terms of the world ending, the other world really is ending, Tony. Did you not pay attention?
Implication.
The world with the robot, man. Like,
Yeah, I know. I watched it has no to this world. Whatever happened in that world happened in this world. That was a big problem I have with the series.
Did you watch that? And that's why Clannad, to me, is favorite ending of all time in anime. So in terms
That
of
ending
overall
is
anime, maybe not the greatest anime ever, but the ending to me the best.
Look, look, Mac was so offended, he just had to leave. He was like, I can't deal with these comments and just
I
can't
know, he
deal
was
with
like,
it.
Krista is out.
Friends. Like you can't with Mac. You mentioned Clannad. There's a tear just coming down his eye. You can't do it.
He needs time to cry and mourn.
I'm not trying to be mean on Clannad, but I don't believe that it
You
should be
are.
highly praised. I feel like there
should
are
be.
other anime that does I feel like there are other anime that does the exact same thing that Clannad did, but even better. You know, a fine example of this, in my opinion, was Anohana, which tackled that over-the-top melodramatic high school tendency, but the focus wasn't really on high school. It was about the friends and the relationships that they had prior to the death of one of their friends. That is well-executed drama with a very fulfilling ending. Whereas Clannad is,
I'm gonna have to stop you there, Tony, but do you have a fucking soul?
yes.
Do you have a heart, man? Like,
Yeah.
Did you not when you
I mean,
watched-
hey, I hate One Piece. That should count for something.
Oh, yeah,
If
listen.
anyone hates One Piece, they have a soul.
The thing is, did you not freaking have feelings at the very end of Clannad? Like the second scene, did you not have feelings of the death of poor Nagisa? Did you not cry? Because I certainly did.
Cried if they didn't
Did you?
rename.
Because
I
you
would have
really-
cried if they did.
I just-
I would have cried if
Because-
they wouldn't rename.
Because while you were talking about
At the
Clannad,
end,
while you were talking about
Do they-
Clannad
do
right now,
they
it
or
just
do they
doesn't really
not-
feel like you cried towards it.
do they or do they not renege on her death?
Yes, they do.
Okay,
Bro,
and
so
what was
I don't want to talk about
You're
this.
getting
because
upset
I'm
about
making
that if
a
you're
video
just
where
gonna
I
bring her
explain
back.
why this is the greatest ending ever. Okay, I don't want to get into this. I don't want to. No, we can't do it because I'm gonna be explaining why this is the
Stop.
greatest ending ever in a special video, and after that, it's gonna solve it once and for all. It'll be done. You're gonna say to me, Animac, I respect you and I love you and I agree with you. Thanks to this video. Thank you, man. Thank you for making my life better. And I'm gonna say you're welcome, Tony.
Keep dreaming.
But
Keep
you know,
dreaming.
that is to come. That is to come. I agree with you though. For Anohana, also a great anime that I thoroughly enjoyed. But one thing that we brought up earlier, and I think is an interesting thing to consider, is that a lot of these.
Hey,
We're
Krista's back.
back, guys.
Okay. So, the last thing I heard was that I had to go cry. Not true. Not true. Just a bit. Not true.
No, but at this point, I just hear that OST of Clannad, and I just start crying. Like I don't even see the scene anymore. I'm just like, oh god, I remember. But anyway, the interesting thing that was brought up is the fact that a lot of slice of life anime actually incorporate supernatural elements. So like fantasy slice of life, paranormal slice of life, Devil's a Part-Timer, Haruhi Suzumiya, Clannad, Air, Kanon,
Hey, Haruhi
Angel Beats.
Suzumiya?
Yeah. That's
What?
a.
That
list.
threw me off. I never
Super
heard it
left.
pronounced that way.
Yeah, it's Haruhi
I never-
Suzumiya. It's not Haruhi Suzumiya.
Haruhi? Does anyone say?
Threw
Does
me off.
anybody here
It
say
threw me
that?
off.
Haruhi.
Yeah. So the point is, what do you guys like? Oh, there are other ones like Toradora, or as some of you say, Toradora. So I don't throw you off.
Oh.
Toradora.
Toradora
Toradora.
doesn't include supernatural elements. So that's a slice of life that does not. An example of a popular one, of course, and so on. But what do you think about this whole genre bending stuff with slice of life? A lot of them having supernatural elements. Do you like it? Do you not like it?
I personally love it because I couldn't get into the whole this like normal slice of life thing at first, anyway.
I like it when when there's an anime, it has like slice of life and other genres as well. If it's just slice of life alone, then it wouldn't really be that much of an entertaining show, at least in my opinion.
Interesting, Tony.
For me, it would depend. Like, because I do like the gender bending, like Briggs and Havoc over there. I like when they bend it and like add a little comedy to it. But there were actually other slice of life anime that are purely slice of life. I have 3 examples. Shikin Drop, the first half of Usagi Drop, and Witness and Lightning. All 3 are just straight up slice slice of life anime,
yeah, Sweetness
and they're
and
very
Disease.
effective at what they do at capturing a slice of the life of these. And with the latter two, it's a father raising a daughter, which for some reason I just seem to love. Legitimate, just love it.
I agree with you, Tony. I actually
yeah.
agree with you.
I enjoyed
Pisses me
Usagi
off.
Drop a lot as well. You know what's another good one? Kids on the Slope.
That ending.
I haven't
Kids
actually
on
seen
the
Kids on the
Slope.
Slope
Have you
yet,
guys
but
seen that?
Give it
it's
up
on
for
the.
Animac, everybody.
Thank you. But yeah, I thought it's interesting, and it's also a period kind of drama, right? It takes place in the 60s, I believe. So it's interesting in the sense that it's a period drama and a slice of life, and I enjoyed it. Ending not as so much, but still overall I enjoyed it.
The ending was pretty sad.
It was pretty blasé, I would say.
But wouldn't you agree that that fits in the tone of a slice of life? As life is kind of like how life kind of just ends is kind of blasé. It's not as epic as you want it to be. It ending on a pretty blasé note is kind of in tune with what it was trying to go for.
Yeah, you could
Reunite
say
after
that.
all those years is really
That's
nice.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, like when you brought
Bryn.
up Sweetness and Lightning. Sorry, I'll finish my thought. Rick.
No,
When I
was
thought of
asking-
Sweetness
I
and
was gonna say Bryn, so go ahead.
oh, okay. Thank you, Animac, for turning the time over to myself. when you were talking
Thank
about
you for the
Sweetness and
love.
Lightning, it did remind me of how I really liked it, and I remember thinking like this is so like not dull is not the word, but it's so mundane, like him raising his daughter and like the struggles that come with it. But like, why am I so invested and think this is enjoyable to watch? But that's exactly it. It doesn't have to be like these big, incredible moments. It's just like slowly growing. It's a slow burn. Slice of life anime is just like a slow burn kind of show. You just watch it for what it is. There's no necessarily like huge, incredible, big moments, but it's just the journey that you go on. Another one that I really liked was Flying Witch, and that's the thing. It was so slow, and yet I'm like, I'm enjoying this. I'm having fun with this, but it's not the most exciting thing. So, what am I talking about? I don't remember.
What's Flying Witch? I've never heard of it.
It was 2 seasons ago. She's a girl
Yes,
who's
that's right.
just like training to be a witch, so she kind of leaves and she gets all these like supernatural kind of friends that come and they just, live life together.
That sounds
That's-
kind of
that's
funny.
it.
That sounds charming, and that sounds very charming.
hmm But I just remember thinking, why do I like this so much? It's just so mundane and everyday, but that's what's enjoyable about it, is that it doesn't have to be these huge moments. It's just like the journey and like these cute little characters doing their little things, and that's really all.
You don't need like a group of fucking marauders on a shitty boat, one that can stretch so long, and another that carries a puny ass sword. I mean, their doctors are. I thought reindeers flew and hang out with Santa Claus or something. We don't need shows.
That's a
like
different anime,
That's
Tony.
Slice of Life.
We need,
Life
we need
confirmed.
more Usagi Drop.
Slice of life confirmed.
Also,
I'm just wondering, can we all agree on one thing though? That as much as Slice of Life is its own genre, I think every anime, to a certain degree, incorporates in its storytelling. It might not be a huge presence, but it's a small presence. I know, like with every shonen anime, there is always a bit of slice of life where they tackle real issues, or they'll have really small, intimate moments that feel very slice of life-ish. That when you watch One Piece, Briggs, but there were some episodes where, I mean, they literally just stay in a town, a group, and I'm like, that's nice. It's a little calming moment.
Yeah, like they're just like
So-
eating and like trying to figure out what's going on and stuff like that. There's a lot of, because it's a very slow-paced show for sure, because they try to not catch up to the source material. So there's a lot of episodes where they're just on a boat and like
I'm on
fishing,
a
trying to
boat.
get some food. I don't know.
Havoc.
Ugh, he's gone.
He-
That's
Gone.
R.I.P.
He was like,
R.I.P.
stop
Sure.
calling me
Get me,
Havoc.
bud.
But
Rest in peace, Krista.
would Welcome to the NHK be
Here.
considered Slice of Life?
That's what I was thinking of. I think it counts for sure.
Wait, what?
Welcome to the NHK.
I'd say so. It's
God.
like I haven't finished it, but it's from what I've gathered from it, it's a little like slice of lifey, supernaturally sort of shut in life. Yeah.
I'm lagging so bad.
I think yeah.
Say I
Welcome to
couldn't hear it.
Devil the Part-Timer and Anohana would be my top 3 for me.
Yeah.
Anohana is one of the ones where like I can't really listen to the soundtrack without just like all of the feels coming up. So I'm like, ooh, okay, well, like, this is enough. We'll listen to something else. Oh, look, it's bad. Anime, hello.
Anime Habit, what?
Sorry
You can't
about
speak,
that.
Mac.
What's the
Sorry about
speak? How do I word?
Words?
There.
By the way, Gilgamesh in the chat is sad that no one noticed him. That's sad, man. I feel your pain.
I noticed.
Right.
Also,
Uproar. Can I talk about
Tyrannic Meteor, who I saw in your letter opening stream, your BCG mail BCG, wants you to address real life. Wants you to talk about real life.
Ooh, that's a great one. That's a
good anime?
great one. Thank you. One that did slice of life really good. By the way, am I lagging?
little
Yeah, a bit.
You're fine,
Okay,
though.
BRB.
All right, that's that. And we're
What
just everyone dropping out.
All right.
We tried.
Uproar, can I talk about my slice of life?
Go ahead.
So for me, I personally did not really enjoy high school because the truth is, I don't know how to say this, but I got bullied for a little bit of
Anime?
being an anime otaku person.
Was it
But
the
still-
body pillows?
I did not own a body pillow.
Was that why?
No, that's not why. But I don't know why. I just got bullied. But in other words, when I come back home, sit down in the chair, and I watch anime, I watch like, I don't know, school slice of life anime, and it just breaks me from the reality world. And I just immerse myself into watching this slice of life school anime. I mean, for me, slice of life is like, it's more character driven than the story driven. Let's say, for example, one of my personal favorite slice of life anime is Seikano, How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend. That series really is, it's super good. It's really good. It's about a bunch of these characters who create a video game. I mean, the story is pretty, it's pretty general. It's just a bunch of characters creating a video game together. They spend time together, but what made it good is about how the characters all together, they work together, they develop together, and then they succeed. This is what, for me, makes a slice of life really good. But if it's just slice of life alone and it doesn't really have any other genres, it just doesn't really appeal to me. Let's say like another slice of life that's really good is like Kyokai no Kanata. That is a slice of life, but it has a little bit of school in it, but there's just things that do not happen in real life, in reality. So that's what I really like about it. And other genres, also like Mob Psycho, that's a slice of life anime. It has lots of action. The animation is weird and all, but it was still so much fun to watch because it was funny. But yeah, that's it mostly for me. But I do watch a lot of slice of lives in my own time.
Recon. So
Watch
you
this
make a really good point actually about slice of life anime being character oriented, because
for me.
a lot of people will be like, oh no, I want a more exciting plot. I want it to be more, have a lot of philosophical things maybe, or something like saying deeper things. Whereas a character study is still a legitimate thing, right? And you know that if you look at things like, literary fiction, for example, a lot of it is not plot driven, but character driven. So that is, I think, a really good point. And the other thing about bullying, that's also very deep topic. And I think maybe in the future we should do a Rant Café about bullying and people being bullied regarding anime. Because as Luna mentioned in the chat, and she talked about this in the Discord before, she gets bullied right now for watching anime. Like in her high school, there's issues with people bullying her and stuff. So I think that maybe we should try to tackle such a serious topic at Rant Café in the coming weeks. What do you guys think?
That's actually a really good idea. I agree with that.
That sounds like a good idea, man.
That sounds like a Macklenot ideal.
Krista.
Ideal.
Is Krista going to be joining us for next Rant Café?
What? Maybe. I'll ask her. I'll see if she'll take my place. Maybe. I don't know.
Hmm.
Okay.
So, what did you guys think?
Something we'll definitely look into. For next week, Soul is saying in the chat he doesn't like Naruto that much. He just wants to rag on One Piece. Well, Soul, if you think that Naruto is better than One Piece, then you have to make the argument that Naruto is better than One Piece. If you want to rag on One Piece, that's fine. But we want to have it a showdown where they can also, Briggs can also defend himself by ragging on an anime you prefer to One Piece. We can't just have you, let's talk about it. One Piece sucks, and they have to defend themselves. They have to be able to go on the attack as well. Soul Maka.
Well, I mean, at least Lotus could defend Naruto, right? Me and Spooks. Go ahead.
Well, One Piece does suck, so I mean, where's you don't need to make an argument for that.
Okay.
Tony,
Yeah, well, that's what you say. That's what you claim. But I think Briggs and Too Spooky are gonna kick some ass, and I think Creep Helen might be there to give them a hand as well. So.
By the way, Tony, I've been meaning to ask you this, but is that your wedding outfit?
No, that was actually a suit I wore for a play I was in when I was in high school. Ironically enough,
you really do not look like a high school guy to me in that picture.
No, trust me.
You look like a genuine, mature person who goes out and has a job.
Buddy, you have no idea. When I was 12 and 13 years old, I would call some of my friends at their house, and all of them were girls. I would call them, and their mom or father would pick up the phone. It's like, hello, and I'm like, yes, hello, is Tanner home? He's like, who's this? Like, with your daughter. And I swear to God, the moment they pick up the phone, it's like, hello? Hey, it's me, Taylor, it's Tony. He's like, my dad thought you were like some 22-year-old man or something.
Creepy old man.
I'm like, I'm 12 years old. I'm sitting here and some adult thinks I sound like I'm a 20-year-old. I was so crushed. I could never be a kid.
Just want to live your childhood.
I guess that's why I like Slice of Life so much, because they let me live vicariously through them in high school.
And by the way, Tony, I appreciate that you corrected when you were going to say ironic, but then you said coincidental. Thank you.
Yes, because the word ironically is used poorly in the lexicon of the world.
Yeah, me and Gozen and I hate when people misuse the word ironic.
Yeah, because that's not ironic. It's just coincidental.
Yeah, and man, on like CNN and shit, they misuse it all the time. Like, oh god.
Well, I mean, what did you expect from fake news?
I was just gonna say this.
CNN reported. CNN reported 7 Deadly Sins season 7 is coming out. I'm just saying.
Season 7 is way into the future. I think season 7 is like probably in
Never.
Never.
Yeah, never. But in my guess, let me just make my math calculations. By the way, I suck ass at maths.
Math.
Maths?
Maths. Yeah, maths. That's what
We're
we
going
call
to
it here in the UK.
Large
In
maths.
the United Kingdom, we call it maths here.
Wait, you're English? What?
To be honest, I'm really getting into the habit of speaking as an English gentleman. Like when you live in a certain country, you just catch the accent so fast when you're like used to it, and like, oh, your friends are British. I'm like, okay. Then you start, getting the accent. So that's why.
Fish and chips and all.
Would you like some fish and chips, young man?
Next thing you know, you're part of the Kingsman, man.
Have you guys tried fish and chips?
I grew up on fish and chips.
Oh,
I was born in fish and chips. Molded in it.
I don't know what's going on in the chat, but I'm still getting deleted messages. Like, what the? Tony, stop deleting everyone's messages, man.
I'm doing what now?
Just because they say you look older than you are.
I'm doing what now?
I'm kidding. I'm playing, dude. I'm playing. But yeah, okay. What else should we talk about in terms of this slice of life stuff?
Well, we kind of talked about some of the good ones. Why don't we talk about the ones that kind of turn us off the slice of life, like ones that we couldn't stand or we don't get the popularity of them?
Okay, great point. And why don't you give us some, you And by the way, just say something about real life because your boy over there, Tyrannic, is gonna lose his mind.
Is a great example of how to do slice of life while also incorporating, a
You sound like a fucking robot.
what?
The audio is so bad.
Oh well, I'm using my phone. That's why I'm lagging on my computer. So
I think it might be your connection or something then if it's both devices.
Gotta get that.
Unfortunately, because I always like hearing your insight, Tony.
I'm using my 4G at this moment, so it's actually
Oh,
much more smoothly. But I apologize, Havoc. Sound, but I'll try to get back on my good mic soon. But to sum it all up,
Okay.
real life is a perfect example of how to do slice of life while incorporating a bit of over-the-top comedy and the supernatural elements. It touches on a lot of serious topics that high schoolers go through that I feel like not a lot of anime know how to handle correctly. They try to over-exaggerate it, and it makes it seem very melodramatic, where it's like, oh, get over yourself. The serious drama pieces in real life are heavy and realistic. It hits hard, both as a high schooler and as an adult. Especially, like, I related a lot to the main character, because, I mean, not to say that my life sucks right now, but, that emptiness and feeling sluggish and not really knowing your purpose. And then going back to high school, you felt like you were somebody and you had that spirit and that excitement of what's to come. Your life was right in front of you. I like that approach. It's a great anime. The best anime I saw last year.
all right, Tony. I love your ideas. At some points, I did not understand you, but at some points, I did. But I still respect that.
So yeah, I think I caught most of what you said, Tony, and that's a fair point. I haven't seen real life myself, but sounds pretty good. And I got your point about the melodrama and how some slice of life anime take the melodrama too far, and it feels kind of jarring. And by the way, in the chat we got like shit trending like Cyborg Tony Darth Vader. So, but it's cool.
Cyborg Tony.
Tony, can you say it? I am your father.
I just did.
You didn't.
We didn't hear. Say it
Say it
again.
again.
Okay. Well, Bryn, say it for me then.
I
put her on the spot, guys.
yeah, you did. I was trying to look up slice of life anime. Okay.
But to answer your question, though, Animac, about ones that we don't like, I think the one I hated the most, funny enough, it was my introduction to slice of life. I fucking hated, oh god, I forgot its name already. It's the one about the little cute girls. Like, one of them has blue hair.
Oh, Lucky Star.
I fucking hated Lucky Star. I
Lucky
couldn't get
Star.
past 2 episodes of Lucky Star. The first episode, like, it's basically these little girls are talking about their bento boxes and the food in their bento boxes. And I'm like, the f is happening right now? After episode 2, I was like, I'm done with this show. I cannot push any further right now. I'm done with you. That's an example of slice of life done poorly because it's so directionless and it lacks a sort of charm, Just like, hey, I have this lunch. Oh, I have this lunch too, and you have that annoying ass music in the background. It's like, don't.
Yeah, I have to think about which slice of life anime I didn't like. Although I didn't like that one, that one where like they hang out on the roof of the high school.
Like every anime.
That's not enough information, Uproar. Everything
Yeah,
happens
no,
in
what?
school.
I'm kidding, of course. No, I'll have to think about which ones I didn't like. But I want to go
Do
to
you wanna
Mac
know?
and see Mac if you had any you didn't like in particular, and then we'll go to Briggs.
I don't even know, man. I'm just trying to think of all the slice of life I've watched. There's got to be one I didn't like. I wasn't a big fan of that newer Key Studios one. I don't know if that's Slice of Life. No, it's not even Slice of Life. Go to Briggs. I'll keep on thinking. I don't know if I have any that I disliked. Well, not because they don't exist. I'm sure there's lots of Slice of Life that's bad. I can guarantee there's lots of Slice of Life that's bad. But I can't think of ones that I've watched that I haven't enjoyed yet. So take it away, Briggs, while I do some brainstorming.
Well, I dropped Lucky Star after 1 episode, like Tony. I dropped Clannad after 2 episodes, unfortunately.
You suck.
But okay, to be fair, that's one of the first Slice of Life anime I've ever watched, and at that time it just wasn't what I wanted. I'm sure if I go back now, it would be.
I'm gonna tell Gozen on you, man. He's gonna be so disappointed. Episode 2 is like one of his favorite episodes.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember why.
Episode 2, I was hooked, man. That rain scene at the basketball and shit. He loved that. So yeah, man.
No, I actually have to go back. Let's think. Oh wait, someone was asking in the chat like 30 times.
Like 30 times.
Oh my god, I already forgot. Like My Teenage Romantic Comedy. What do you guys think about that?
Oh, that's a good ass anime. My Teen Romantic Comedy. Yes, it's so good. 2 seasons. I really liked it.
The anime dude was trying to have my back because I was saying in the chat that I have no idea what's going on with Slice of Life. And this conversation.
My worst Slice of Life that I've seen is the girl that wears I forgot what the title is, but it's that blue-haired little girl that wears like an eye patch on her eye, and she has like powers when she releases it. What is it called?
It's Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions.
Yeah, that one. I didn't like it, in my opinion. It wasn't appealing. I was like, what?
I thought it was kind of funny. It's funny and charming in the fact that it's ripping off Toradora, basically.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why I didn't like it. It's just like I was like, okay, Toradora is so much more better than this, but it's like almost like a copy. I was like, I didn't like it at all.
Shit, it even ends. It ends like Toradora too. Let's run.
I'm always thinking that it's just such a copy of Toradora, but it's like it's so bad.
Recon, are you saying Toradora? Like,
what?
Toradora?
I mean, sorry, Toradora. Sorry, not Toradora. You know what? Uproar, look, I can't help it, okay? Sometimes
bro, if you have an anime YouTube channel, you have to be a weeb. I don't even care. If you're not a weeb,
okay, anime snob, you fucking.
Look, at sometimes I pronounce English, at sometimes I pronounce Japanese, but mostly I do both. So if you want, I'll call it Toradora, okay?
One issue I had with Durarara, if you guys know of that anime.
Durarara.
Yeah, it's heavily like supernatural, obviously, but it's kind of a slice of life as well. One thing I didn't like about that show is the pacing. Overall, it's not a horrible one, but what I didn't like the pacing. I love the characters. I thought there were some really interesting characters. However, I thought that they were focusing on the wrong characters, like the main guy. What was his name?
The leader of the dollars.
Boring.
Yeah. I didn't think he was that interesting. Like, even though I thought, like, the bartender guy was really interesting, and other characters.
Isaiah!
Yeah. So I thought like it was a great premise, great characters, but I didn't quite like the pacing and where it went. So that was a bit of a disappointment with me. But one thing I do want to mention is like, Miyazaki Ghibli films, like from Up on Poppy Hill and The Wind Rises, are great slice of life films. So slice of life films as well can be really good.
It's about the storyteller. Can the storyteller bring the mundane situation to life in a very enthralling way? Miyazaki has that magic touch, man. I mean, you can't go wrong with the man.
Yeah.
I tried to get my friend to watch.
My boy Miyazaki.
Except, Porco Rosso kind of sucks, right, Bryn?
I actually like Porco Rosso.
I like Porco Rosso too. I tried to get my friend to watch Kiki's Delivery Service, and she's like, this is too boring. And I was like, but it's about the journey. It's so cute. And like, but she probably felt the same way about Slice of Life. That's just like, there's nothing happening. Like, yes, but no.
The raccoon one, I will say the raccoon one went on for a bit too long.
That was shit.
My boys, I'm gonna have to go. I got some stuff to do.
Oh
Okay,
wow!
Recon.
You're breaking.
Thank you for joining us, and have a good night.
Good night.
Take it easy, man.
On the next Rant Café uproar, we're gonna talk about bullying.
Next Rant Café is probably going to be the Naruto versus One Piece showdown.
Oh, okay.
But we'll
But
we'll be in touch about that.
Okay. Expect Havoc to be in the next Rant Café.
We will see. We will see.
Yes.
By the way,
Havoc will be in the next Rant.
Briggs.
Anyways.
Briggs, let's go
What's
to
up,
you.
man?
You haven't said anything in a while.
Yeah, Briggs.
About Slice.
I don't know, just anything. How are things?
Got nothing to say.
How's
Um,
Toronto? Are
good,
the
man.
real estate prices still
Horrible?
going up?
Yeah, they're ridiculous. Can't afford anything, you know.
That's great because we're about to be in your city real soon.
Woo!
And
Anime North.
we get to be real poor after.
Yeah, guys, Anime North, 25th to
So it's like, when is that?
26th to 28th of May. So yeah, we'll be meeting up there. Briggs, Mac, me, Gozen, Vector Maximus. It's gonna be freaking insane, guys. Insane stuff. We're gonna have, I got a panel actually approved for a panel about anime and philosophy that I'm gonna be hosting. It's gonna be on the Sunday at noon. But I'm also holding on to hopefully get a Code Geass panel approved. That one I think is still under review, so we'll keep you posted on that as well. But yeah, it's gonna be nuts. I love it.
That's awesome.
I'm
Congrats on
excited.
the panels, dude.
Go ahead, man.
Oh yeah, you guys all gotta come to the panel on anime and philosophy because I'm afraid no one's gonna show up. So Briggs, Mac,
They'll be in
everyone
the
has to
back
go.
with the signs.
I'll show up.
Just woo woo. There'll be your woo girls. Yoo.
Bring a sign of Tony with us, you know.
And we will woo. We will woo.
Woo.
Yeah, it's like, so talking about Plato's allegory of the cave.
That's my jam.
That's what I got it for.
Yeah.
Wait, I never got to hear Macklenot or Bryn's least favorite slice of life because I was dealing with my issue.
My least favorite slice of life was Star Trek: The Next Generation. It sucked. Worst slice of life ever.
What?
What?
BNG was pretty bad, but I'm
Whoa.
I'm just saying, Mac, you never actually gave us an answer.
No, honestly, I couldn't really think of one. Like I'm sure there's shows out there that I've started watching. It's like, but I mean, I've never been like super active into seeking out like slice of life to watch. I wasn't a big fan of what was it, Yamada's First Time. I couldn't stay into it. I couldn't do it.
Get me started on that anime right now.
I couldn't. Well, as long as we agree, that's good. So I guess that would be the one I'd have to go with. That and Girls Bravo isn't slice of life, is it? No. That's just edgy. That's just
smut.
okay. That's just smut.
I didn't
But,
read
yeah.
all the ones you mentioned about.
Yeah,
But that's just smut that I finished the whole series. But go on.
Oh yeah, I'd probably have to like that.
What about you, Bryn? I didn't get to hear yours.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I think the most recent one that I had started watching and then didn't end up watching was actually this season. It was Love Rice. Yep, I tried to watch it, guys. Tried to watch it. And I was like, I just am not feeling this. This is not exciting. You guys should look up the synopsis of it. It's about these boys who love rice.
Holy shite!
What a compelling story.
I mean,
Right?
I too
I mean, I
like
can
rice,
relate.
so I can relate to
I
it.
too like rice.
I know. It was like, I wanted to like it because I was like, oh, it's based off like a game, and like, oh my gosh, the puns are so bad. So I was like, oh, I should watch it.
I love puns.
Right?
Tony,
And I was like, oh, they're so great.
Tony, we could make an anime about you, and it could be called Tony on Rice. What? I'm not frozen.
Let's do it.
I'm so excited.
I'm just this way. Yeah.
I might have to watch this.
By the way,
It's
anyone in
pretty-
the chat, if you're gonna be at Anime North, let me know. I'm wondering if anyone who actually watches the channel is actually going to be at Anime North, because I don't know how many of you guys are in Canada or anywhere near.
Canada sucks.
Josh Duffney,
Canada sucks. So.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Hey, at least here it's not
Oh, you fed the troll.
95% humidity, and we don't have mosquitoes that we have to punch rather than flick away. So Tony, I hope you don't get attacked by an alligator, bud.
Oh, trust me, alligators are very docile compared to their aggressive cousins, so I'll be fine. I got you, bro. Gotcha, Bubby.
Yeah, hopefully we see you there.
Gotcha, Bubby. All right, slice of life.
Kids on the Slope, or is that a slice of life? I think
Yeah.
I'd count it.
Yeah,
It's up there.
Mhm.
It's about jazz. What more could you want?
So I guess in that sense, in terms of musical anime, Nodame Cantabile is also a slice of life about music school and stuff, and I enjoyed that anime.
I gotta look up the title, but there was a music anime. I don't know if it's a slice of life, but I watched part of it and I was like, I'm just not invested.
Girls in a school idol like group.
She had a magical instrument.
A magical instrument.
I left once there was magic involved. I was like, oh, I see.
Was it a kazoo? Because kazoos are pretty magical. I think it was a kazoo.
No, I think it's a violin. Oh, La Corda Ordo? I don't know, maybe someone knows that. But I watched part of it. I don't know if that's considered slice of life. It was definitely more high school, but I watched it and I was like, oh, magical flute or like magical violin. No, I'm just not feeling it.
Magical violins, eh? Never heard of it,
Mhm.
but sounds interesting.
Violins and slice of life reminds me of your line, April.
That's a slice of life too.
It is. It's a great
Yeah, it could
slice
be,
of
yeah.
life. It's a sad slice of life. It hurt my soul.
That
Hurting.
really pissed me off, because in the second to last, no, even in the last episode, like before the break, they referenced Gurren Lagann by saying something like, do the impossible, some shit. And I'm like, okay, I know where this is going. And then it's like they purposely wanted to slap me in the face.
give you dangle some hope in front of your face and just like, no, not happening.
But yeah, fuck that. That was not cool, man. That was not cool.
Not cool.
I kind of guessed the ending to Your Lie April, which disappointed me.
Oh.
Damn it, really? With that fucking cliche?
I know.
The
If
only time
Tony
you
can
were
guess
wrong.
it, then you know it's not gonna work, man.
I mean, no, it's still a effective show. I still like it. It's just that there were some parts I wasn't a fan of. I did not like the inclusion of that little girl who felt kind of like petting. Empty filler to kind of like, hey, we need another love interest for the main guy. Let's throw in this little girl that's like kind of like a tsundere.
Imoto.
It was like crazy. I mean, we had the best friend. We had the pretty blonde, because Japanese people just love blondes for some reason. And we had that one girl that was that was his rival, which I thought she was more interesting than any of the other girls. She should have been the main girl.
Yeah, she was cool. She was cool. I like her. But yeah, the thing is, that's the one thing that, like, with these slice of life anime, they do get into a bit of trouble like that, because it's almost like they have a checklist. So it's like, you got your tsundere, you got your kudere, you got your goofy best friend, you got your, this, your that. So
The goofy friend.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So in that sense, it's like, that's where I think criticism comes from. It's like they just like have a box that they need to check off all these different things rather than going a more creative route.
But you could say that for any genre of anime. I mean, we've seen very generic action anime. I mean, you'll say Boku no Hero Academia falls into that category.
So generic. It's the most.
So amazingly generic, guys.
So amazingly generic.
I know.
Yeah.
I say it's generic, and Briggs is like, yes, I love it. Like Briggs doesn't think generic is a bad thing. He's like, fuck, I like that status quo.
My point.
I've seen so many bad generic adaptations.
For me, I need that shit. So.
The point I'm getting at is to say that a lot of people hate slice of life because it falls into a little box is right, but also isn't a fair argument, because that could be any anime. Any anime can fall into a box of cliches that are specifically geared towards that genre. I personally thought that Deadly like the Seven Deadly Sins, as much as it's entertaining, falls into the trap of a lot of shonen action anime. It's fan service, which was just overabundant and pointless, you know. And it would focus so much on that when there are interesting characters that need development still. I'm like, God damn it, stop that.
By
it
the
was
way,
definitely driven by the characters being interesting, like the entire show for me.
Yeah, you know, but I mean, a lot of anime fall into traps and cliches and stuff like that. I think comedy and slice of life fall into more traps than most anime, because they are very repetitive and follow a similar function. So
yeah. Mansu Takeda said something interesting. He said that Mushishi, Kino's Journey, and Uchoten Kazoku are all irregular slice of life. I guess I would agree with Mushishi that it's an irregular slice of life in the sense that it's a paranormal slice of life, but still slices of life in Ginko's life. However, for Kino's Journey, I would say that's not a slice of life anime. That is more of an adventure anime or a quest anime, in my opinion. And I haven't seen Uchoten Kazoku, so I can't speak. Tony left us, guys.
That's
No
it.
one just loves us today.
Everyone, I just dropped.
That's our slice of anime. Yeah.
That's our
That's
slice
how
of
our
life.
anime is
Nobody
gonna go.
loves us.
No one loves us,
That's
so
it.
they're all leaving. That's our drama.
Worst
What are
anime
we gonna
ever.
do?
Jeez.
These are our biggest life problems here in this slice of life anime.
It's true.
We have no friends.
That's it. And then
Yeah,
through
Is Rant Café a slice of life anime? That is a good question.
Ooh, deep.
what?
Probably one of the best ones.
It's true. I mean, it should get all the awards. You know, when we do Rant Cafe awards, it's
Yeah.
gonna happen. Clearly, top of the list, all of them.
We'll see though, because at Anime North, the slice of life anime is gonna reach, some action adventure shit. It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna be meeting up. We're gonna be potentially, going fist to fist, facing off in battles and shit. So it's gonna be interesting.
Okay, I'm always shocked when I see people have legs. I'm like, what the heck? You
You
stand
have those
up?
too?
Like,
What?
what?
No.
That's how I feel whenever I see YouTubers like standing. I'm like, whoa, you're not just like this in existence? I don't get it.
Oh man. Yeah, Rant Cafe is a weird slice of life. I'll tell you that.
It's weird.
I'll tell you that. Tony, are you back with us?
I'm back. How do I sound?
Solid.
So far, so good.
Oh God,
You sure?
Anbu said that Rant Cafe is a shoujo.
It might be.
It is. Yes. Let's all transform now. Woo! I guess that's a magical girl show. We can all transform still.
We can still transform, man.
Yeah.
Let's do it. My transformation
Yeah.
outfit's the exact same as what I'm wearing though, so
Like, whoa, look at you.
just all these
What?
sparkles. Exactly the same outfit. Woo!
Incredible.
Best magical girl ever.
Mhm.
Man, you're always so right, Krista.
I know. I know. I'm just
Look, it's even now.
got so much
Krista and I against you and
Yeah, that's why Anbu is saying this is a shoujo, because we got Bryn, we got Krista. So yeah.
Mhm. Mm.
I guess I can't let people sign in on my computer ever again because
Ever,
It just-
never, ever.
Cannot get rid of the Christopher Robin. Come on, please.
oh, it's a great name. I'm
Is
totally
her-
fine with it.
Please tell me her last name is Robin. Damn it! That
I wish.
That would be amazing.
great. Oh man.
But Mac, you're a public personality. You gotta be careful, man. Everything you do and say will be used against you by the rest of us.
Yeah,
Just yeah.
that's why I just overtone everything with like
That's the curse of being a public figure,
sarcastic.
man.
Just makes it.
Mm.
By the way, Tony, can you tell us why your name is Tony Carbon? Because we know that's not your last name. So what's the deal with that?
Well, when I was creating my Google Gmail, I wanted to use something that wasn't my typical last name. And I was like, hey, my middle name is Carbon. Why don't I just call myself Tony Carbon for my email? That'd be cool. You know, a lot of people use their middle name as their last name for emails or their Facebook name and stuff like that. So I decided to do the same thing with my email. And I think Carbon is a cool name. You know, it's not pronounced carbon, it's carbon, but still
Ooh.
pretty
Pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it's cool if you like your middle name to be part of the periodic table of elements. That's totally
Oh
cool.
wow, I never heard that one before. That's original.
Or your name could be Bryn Ty, literally. Ty. My middle name is Ty. So.
Briggs, is your middle name Helium by any chance?
Is it actually?
It is. It's true.
It is. Wow. Get out the birth certificate.
That's hilarious. That's awesome.
What? That's so crazy. Your parents must really hate
They had a sense of humor. They're like, wait a minute. What if?
roll with me, honey.
Man, that discussion right there was AU.
Boo, boo. No one gets that joke besides me.
No,
I
but
think
it's
we all
okay.
get it.
Whoever gets it gets it.
What's AU, Briggs?
Gold?
Fuck, he got it.
Oh,
You
Like,
took a
Joe.
science all 4 years. What's up?
Yeah.
Well played, Briggs. You caught me with my pants down.
Quite literally, that's why he's not showing himself.
Yep.
I'm
I
not
want to see that.
I don't want my damn phone to explode in my hand.
Yeah, of course. You know that you're a public figure, so when you don't have your pants on during a stream, you don't just show up live like Mac would.
You want to know something funny? There are some streams where I actually do it with no pants.
some?
No, I know.
Some?
Well, I'm in my pajamas right
Rookie
now, so
numbers. You gotta bump those numbers, Tony. Can't be
Mhm.
some. It's gotta be all. Do you think I'm wearing pants right now?
Come
No.
on.
Why would I do that?
I would assume so.
Why would I wear
Do you think?
pants?
Yeah. Do you think Michael ever wears clothes? He never wears clothes. I mean,
No, I've seen
Never
it.
ever.
He's naked all the time. He's a step above us all.
Only streams
Yeah.
naked because it's like a thing and it's like a tick, and that's why he can't show himself.
Hey, let's not
exactly.
talk about Michael. Okay, he broke my heart. He left me out to dry, and I hate him now. So let's never talk about him again.
man, it's one dramatic slice of life.
And on that dramatic slice of life note, I think we can start wrapping this baby up. Thanks everyone in the chat who came and contributed to this amazing discussion. Rant Cafe, best slice of life anime. Before we go, of course, I want to let you guys know who these people are who are with me, whose faces but not pants you can see here, and they'll tell us a bit about themselves. Of course, all of their links to their channels are in the description. Let's start with you, Briggs, because Yayo. That's why.
I mean, fair point, fair reasons. I am Briggs from All Day Anime. I make fact videos, explain concepts from anime, and yeah, that's about it.
And between the
Come check
beginning
it
of
out.
this Rant Cafe and the end, Briggs just got 1,000 new subscribers. So good job, Briggs.
It's possible.
No, but yeah, Briggs' channel has been doing great, guys. Be sure to check it out. He's a great dude, doing well. And I'm going to kick his ass at Anime North, but that's unrelated.
We'll see about that. We'll see about that.
Yeah, we'll see, bro. You think you're so big with your muscles? Well, I got strategy. Bryn, to you.
I'm Bryn from Bryn's Fandoms. I am not attending Anime North, sadly. However, I will watch all your vlogs and videos, so please post them all. But if you want to watch some videos that I do, I did a skit very recently that I had a lot of fun doing. And if you like it, please let me know by giving a thumbs up, because there's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. So if you like those kind of videos, that's what you can see on my channel. I'm at Bryn's Fandoms.
Yeah,
It was hilarious.
Bryn did a
You should
skit
all
about
check it out.
husbandos and waifus, so a lot of our favorite topic, especially on the Discord, you guys know. So be sure to check that out. And I think a young man named AnimeUproar had the funniest comment by far in that video. But you can judge for yourself.
Young man.
Tony, try to speak. Let's try to hear Tony.
What?
What?
Tony, to you, tell us who you are, what you do. Or are you too big? You don't even care.
Too big, buddy. I ain't even close. I'm a humble man. I like working with smaller YouTubers. That's what I do. I'm Christopher Robin. I started my new channel called The Honey Pot
No.
with my best friend Pooh. She's a little black girl that loves honey for no reason. And we just go out in the woods, which she calls the hood, I think. And we just find our cool little friends. And then we filmed a new video called Why I Was Involved in a Shootout. fun little story. Definitely check it out on my channel. Again, that's Honeypot, and yeah, that's my channel. Just kidding.
A link to the channel Honeypot is in the description. It is very sexually explicit, as the name suggests. However, you know, it's good stuff. So
Yes, good stuff. Mac's in it a lot too. Actually, he plays a pimp on the channel. So
yeah, plays a pimp on the. Anyway, Pimple Knot, what's up, bro?
I think I'm gonna have to rename my name Pimple Knot. That's too good.
Yep.
That doesn't sound good. Pimple Knot sounds like just pimples and no.
It has multiple meanings, which is even better, right?
It's exactly. But yeah, I'm Mac from Macklenot, or I am Macklenot. I don't know how to introduce, but I make a lot of anime related stuff like skits, and also a lot of like, I guess what I like to call anti-content. So basically what every other, you know, anime YouTuber in the grandma makes, like reviews or theories videos or vlogs and soon to be cosplay, but it's just sarcastic and not actually what it's supposed to be at all. So I mean, if you like thinking it's something and it's not that, then come to my channel. It's great. And there's actually a new skit dropping hopefully this Sunday. I just got like 3/4 of the clips today. Some of these people are involved in it. So not you, no. But I have
thanks.
I have pretty much everything ready. It's gonna be Anime North related. What? Actually, the next few things for the next few weeks are gonna be Anime North related. Sorry in advance, but that's what I do. And yeah, that's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
you got to get sponsored by Anime North, Mac. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that skit. I'll try to put something together for you by tomorrow, like 8 whole seconds.
8. Whoa now. Whoa. That's like a whole 3 extra seconds than you're allowed, my man. That's
know your limit.
what?
I was saying know your limit.
Oh, I thought you said know your Willy. That was weird.
Break through your
Yeah.
limits.
That too. I mean, but that's
Important, but you know.
Yeah,
Is this
you
Rant
don't know
Café
who
or
else is gonna know, man. That's what I'm gonna say. Hashtag know your Willy, guys. Credit to Black Critic Guy, not me. Black.
Whoa!
Guy.
Don't pull me into this.
And if it starts trending on Twitter, bro, it's not my fault. But anyway, thank you guys again for being guests on Rant Café, the greatest podcast of all time in the history of the universe. That's what Ambu says, not me. It's not me saying it, it's Ambu. Thanks everyone in the chat who contributed. Always a pleasure, always a fun time. Until next time, we will see you, Space Cowboys.
Bang!